turn that off. Set our overlay. Set our audio. Okay, here we go. Alright. Mechwarrior 5. Rise of Rasalhague. This expansion has kicked my butt twice. We're going at it for a third run. And I don't think I've streamed any of this particular adventure, so I'm going to read through the conversations as we go. Quick note before we start. So, starting position. We're having a little issues. Hold on, we're having some issues. Let's go ahead and free up some memory. Because apparently we're having a little bit of memory issues here. So we will get rid of some stuff. Don't need this. Is that better? We having lag issues still? Alright, so we're gonna straight out some lag issues before we start here. That looks healthier. Alright, let me check memory real quick. This game is a little bit graphics intensive. It's a little bit memory intensive, so I kinda have to balance my system a little differently. So I think the last time I did this, I actually shut off my avatar because that was the best option. But actually it looks like it's going to be okay now. So everything's moving correctly. Yeah, alright. So, all it sounds like I can kill the camera. We'll just go with the camera. Alright, now, what we're doing here is we're going over our standing. So, where are we starting? So, the Rise of Rasalhague DLC gives us a few additions that we didn't have before, and it gives us a few advantages and disadvantages. And we are looking at... Alright, the camera is just being wonky, so let's go ahead and just, let's disable the avatar for this stream. So we won't have as many issues. And I'll switch to... Hold on, let me see if I can have a different overlay that's going to look a little better here. Let me see. I don't have like a no voice overlay. I do. But that'll work, I think. So let me see here. We're going to switch this over to that. And then we're going to turn off that, turn off that, and this one's done, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's see if that'll come up properly. Is it? Yes? No? Yes? Okay. There we go. So, turn that off, and then pull this one, and move it down a little bit. So that should care of that. Give us a nice clean view, and probably give us a little better stability. Because that's what we're looking for right now. We want a little bit more stability because this game is intensive, and streaming's intensive adds all in one box. So, we definitely want to make sure we do that. So, where are we starting? Our frames are definitely low. On the playback here, but on there it looks okay. Alright. I think we're gonna be okay. Okay, so where are we starting? With Rise of Rasalhague, we can have more mechs than we could before. So we currently have 112 million in funds. Now this is going to dwindle very quickly, because we have a $7 million bill every single pay period, which is every 3 months. However, we have that because we have 36 mechs currently available. So kind of go through what we have here. We have this Charger, which is the hero model. Very nice. We have the Hero Banshee, also very nice. We have a Cyclops. We have a standard Banshee. We have a Hatchet Man for if we need a light mech, a medium-sized mech for various reasons. It happens. We have the Hero Griffin, again, ladder mech in case we need a ladder vehicle. Because I think the first couple of missions we need some lighter vehicles. I think it's like 300 or 350. So we need some lighter equipment. Later on we need like all super heavy mechs. So keep that in mind. And we have an awesome. This is the Fang Dragon, not a big deal. I have around here 2 Ravens in the ECM unit. We have this Knight, which is awesome. We have a Marauder 4A. We have a Stalker 3F. We have a couple of standard Marauders. Yes, they are all awesome. The Phoenix Hawk, I don't think we're going to use, like I said, the mediums and lights, I don't think we're going to use any of those, but I have them just in case we need them. We have an Alice. We have a Jaeger. There's a Rifleman there. Again, heavy mech, in case we need it. Another Dragon. Another Stalker. A Vindicator. He's bad. He's a bad boy. We have a Zeus. I like this setup with the missile arm. It's a pretty solid setup. We have a Trebuchet. We have... Oh, that's not Trebuchet. That's a, That's a, what are you again? Who are you again? Who are you? Thunderbolt. I was like, wait a minute, that's not Trebuchet. So we have the Thunderbolts. Another Cyclops. We got another, Banshee. And then we're into the ones that I bought from cold storage that I'd either won or bought previously and repaired previously. And in those we have 2 Atlases, 3 Highlanders, 2 more Marauder 2s, and 2 more Cyclopses to round out our mech loadout. So this is a huge mech pot, and it is very expensive, and probably what I'm going to end up doing just to save money is when the less important mechs get damaged, I'm just going to cold storage them rather than repair them on the spot. I'll repair them later, but I'm going to have to keep a certain number repairing or repaired at any given time, because there's a lot of missions in this and it is very brutal. So, the mission. Broken Promises. This is the beginning of the rise of Rasalhague, and the year is 3031. So we're about 10 to 15 years before the clans would come in, and if I remember correctly, they just obliterate Rasalhague anyway. I think that's the direction they come in from. It's either that or they come in from, I can't remember, they either come in from this direction, which is where Rasalhague will be, or they come in from this direction, where the, what is it, the Free Worlds League or whatever it is, this combat zone here. So it comes in from this direction or it comes in from this direction. I can't remember exactly which. But that's the two we have. We were down here. This was a brutal fight. But not as bad as what we're about to go through. So, Broken Promises. Commander, my name is Colonel Kristen Mansdottir, CO of the LCFS First Tier Assault Regiment. We are a Special Operations BattleMech Command, sponsored by Akron Stiner, primarily staffed with former tier resistance experts. Pretty good yourself. How you doing there? What's it? Kaya? Give me a second. Let me read through this and I get back to you. From the Rasalhague Military District, and those of Rasalhague descent living in Lyre and Commonwealth. So we're on the Stiner side right now. Since our formation, we served the LCAF with distinction. I'm proud to say that during the Fourth Succession War, the first tier were instrumental in the success of Operation Gotterdammerung? Have no clue. It's German. I don't get it. The Lyran offensive against Jacanas combined that reclaimed a number of long-lost Lyran worlds and liberated multiple native Rasalhague systems from House Kurita clutches. Commander, I contacted you because I need your help. Right now, I'm counting on your reliable reputation to help me with a task that must be done. I can't say much in this transmission beyond that I am in need of your assistance, your services. If you are willing to work with me to see my mission through the completion, I'll do whatever it takes to make this endeavor worth your while. That is all I can say on the matter. I pray this is enough to come to your aid, and please have an answer, and we're going to accept. We're going to depart. Takes 75 days to get there. Your data is kind of crackly and robotic. We have two issues with that. First, I have a heavy background filter on my microphone, so it does do that sometimes. The other problem is this game is really intensive, and I am streaming and playing the game on the same PC. I'll see if I can adjust the game settings to lower the intensity of it, which should help the audio a little bit. But again, the audio is a little bit robotic, and that's due to the fact that I have a noise filter. So let me see if we can change the graphics settings. Resolution scale, let's cut that down a little bit. Foliage, we'll put on medium, yes. Wait, do I need to restart for that? I would have to restart the game for some of these. Post-processing, can we put that on medium? We can ditch anti-aliasing. don't really need that, and apply. So let's see if that helps the performance. I live in an apartment complex, which has a lot of background noise periodically. It's not constant, but it's enough that the mic picks it up because I have a really good mic. Unfortunately, I have a mic that's a little too good, so it picks up like all the little background sounds from like my neighbors. And trust me, it amplifies them, and you don't need to hear them because then you can't hear me. So, okay, that looks like it fixed some of our problems. But no, that's fine. Nothing glamorous, nothing shady. Just, I have a loud environment. So, I gotta use a filter. It's life. Alright, so now we have a mission briefing for what we need. So, other than that, how are you doing today? Alright, so let's see here. It's great to meet you. Oh my goodness, look at all this. Look at all this. Look at this content. Alright, anyway. Returned years during the early succession wars. Kirchbach was considered to the Germans combined, conquered by the Germans combined. Many who feared the Combined's brutal retaliation relocated deeper into the Latin Commonwealth, abandoning homes, properties, titles, and so forth. Once conquered by the Draconis Combined forced migration of millions of Rasalhague families to Kirchbach, leveraging them as cheap labor to clean up the devastation House Kurita left in their wake. Now, Kirchbach has been ruined by the Tamar Pact, whose... Oh my goodness, I'm having trouble reading this with my... Hold on. It's being a day. Okay. Now, here we go. And it's rightfully theirs. Duke... Those with ancestral claims and to properties that still exist within the state system have returned to claim what they feel is rightfully theirs, with Duke Calwas's blessing. This brings them to direct conflict with Rasalhague families that have owned the same land for generations under a Kuritian rule. Hey! Alright, so this mess was already foobar. I like to actually use that word, foobar, to begin with. But now Duke Kazwa has thrown Inferno Gel on the entire situation by enlisting the services of a mercenary group known as the Galadamarang Society. Former LCAF thugs and veterans of Operation Galadamarang that went mercenary to relive the glory days of the recent Fourth Succession War. They had, and they do so by enforcing evictions, openly intimidating, and in some cases physically assaulting the Rasalhague natives in system. All while in plain view of me and my first tier, who all have direct ties to Rasalhague community. My unit and I agree that we can no longer stand on the sideline and let this happen, but our hands are tied due to our allegiance to the Latin Commonwealth. We can't openly move against the mercenaries hired by our liege without risking a firing squad, which is why I need your help. We're the mercs. We're going in. We're gonna fight the mercs for the other guys. Yay! Go us! I need you to cripple the Galadamarang Society so they can no longer oppress the citizens of Kirchbach. I have recently come into possession of the IFF transcodes for a local pirate group by the name of Blackenberg Beaters. That's a good name. I like that. Blackenberg Beaters. I like that. That's a great name for an RPG group. I want you to mask your unit with the IFF frequency and cripple the Garadamara in what will outwardly appear to be a pirate attack from known in-system hostilities. Second in command and I will monitor your progress and so on and so forth. Begin the campaign. Continue. First mission. I need all salvage and damage costs. I should be okay on money with the 105 million. God, I hope so. Alright. But we need, you know what? I need the money to make sure we're going to be a little more stable. Confirm. Now, we have 260 tons. I mentioned before I'm going to need those smaller mechs. This is why. Alright, so we have 260 tons, so let's put me in my baby, which is my 3D. We're going to put you in a Raven. We're going to put you in a Griffin. Oh no, I can put you in a heavier mech. Let's put you in the 3R, Marauder, and you're 5 tons heavy. And you're a what? You're a Cyclops, which means I can put you in an 85-ton mech. So that puts us in a Banshee or a Stalker. Let's save the Banshees for later. Save the good Stalker for later. We'll take the cheap Stalker. Or 270. Hold on. I need 65 tons. That's 80. I need 75 tons. 75 tons. That's a Marauder. So 3 Marauders and a Raven. There we go. We're good. Oh, please tell me this is not a bad idea. Please tell me using 3 Marauders in one go is not going to become a bad idea.
And died in the Fourth Succession War to liberate the Rasalhague people from the abuse they suffered at the hands of House Kurita. But Duke Kelswa's hired goons, the Guter Damerung Society, have come in and treated the Rasalhague natives of Kirchbach like indentured servants. I can no longer turn a blind eye to the Tamar Pact's treatment of my people, but I cannot move against the society of Duke Kelswa openly. I need you to take the Guter Damerung Society off the board.
Hey, that's what I just read.
Continue to suffer. Make a show of it as much as possible. I need this to look like a random pirate raid to
I was up there. Okay, there it is.
Thor and I will be monitoring this operation remotely. Good luck, Commander.
I didn't see where I was supposed to go.
BattleMechs. Transponders identify them as the Blackenberg Beaters. Merc kills while they were being assaulted by pirate forces. IFF codes appear to be doing their job.
Whoa!
A bit of good news for once. I'll take it.
That is... Whoa, that was close. Alright. No problem. There we go. Oh! Alright. Okay, that's that one. Alright, there we go. Is that all of them? Okay, first hairy fight out of the way. One thing about this particular mission series is that every mission is hard. Every mission is... You are undergunned. And... Not outgunned, just undergunned, you could use a few more units. You know, dropping extra 2 more mechs, even mediums, would be a game changer on this particular mission series. Our units were already all kind of damaged, and most of that damage isn't because of them directly. It has to do with the fact that we're in such close proximity and we're using such heavy weapons. You know, operating with all of these really heavy weapons is what did it. Because I guarantee you, I took probably a particle cannon to the shoulder. I almost guarantee that's probably where that orange came from. Because on all of these mechs that I have in front of me, there are 5, 6, 7, what is that? 3R and a BH. So at least 7 PPCs? Maybe 8 PPCs? It's a lot of PPC. Alright. Actually, I think I'm gonna go this way. I think this might be safer. Because there's a little town thing over here. And I think if we make sure that's clear, it might be saner. Because it's a little more isolated.
I've got vehicles in sight. Kill confirmed.
And sometimes it's just a bad idea to kill off what's in the outskirts in these really complex missions. Let's hear anything good. No. There we go. That generator might actually be helpful. In this game, generators are your best friends or worst enemies. If you can find and take out generators, you will often find yourself at an advantage if you can take out generators. Because it can take out turrets, it can take out their comms, it can take out various systems. You are not live mechs, these are construction mechs. We're not destroying the city. We do take out that tank. There we go. So looks like we're okay here. Got some vehicles. But really nothing problematic yet. That first push looks like to be the hard one for now. Three PPCs, 3 vehicles. Light lance, no problem.
society. Blankenberg beaters. The people of Kirkbach will no longer stand by as you oppress our people. Shut down and submit to the tier, or be destroyed.
Magnussen.
You know him?
Ja, his name is Hakan Magnussen, an old friend from the tier resistance of Rasalhague. Looks like he's become a bigger player in the movement since I last saw him.
Damn it. This complicates things. Commander, our main objective is still to destroy the vtuber society. Try to avoid contact with the tier at all costs. I'll authorize a generous performance bonus if you manage to avoid excessive damage to the tier forces. They might not know it now, but they're our allies in all of this. They will be marked as a third force on your HUD. Avoid contact if you can, but also don't let the vtuber society overwhelm them. If they force your hand, try to disable their mechs without destroying them.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
I'm reading half the primary targets destroyed. Keep this momentum going.
New target enforcer.
Got Damarong forces taking critical damage. You're almost there, Commander. I'm reading no more Damarong targets in the combat zone.
Good work. Head to the exfil sites at the marked nav point. Thor, do you have a way of contacting this Magnussen?
If my tier communication codes are still valid after all these years, I should be able to. Why?
I don't want another debacle like this to happen again. Make contact. Maybe there is some way we can help each other out here.
Okay, but I need to warn you, Christian. Hakon is highly ambitious and self-serving. Be cautious around him. He'll likely sell you out if he feels it suits his personal needs.
I'll keep that in mind. Make the call. We'll see what he has to say first.
I am not talking. When was that turned off? Oh my goodness. Oh, probably when I opened my soda like half an hour ago. Like 10 minutes ago. That's fine. We're just making a beeline for the exit. The Raven might take some damage, but I think we'll be okay if we just beeline out. And oh, that's a problem. That's why. Okay, so apparently I still have a key map that's an issue for my microphone. Apparently I have my microphone and my Alpha Strike on the same button. Once I get out of this mission, I will fix that. Alright, so we took some damage in running through the blockade, but we'll be safe there. So let me fix that keybind real quick, because that's going to be problematic with my microphone bouncing on and off constantly from that. Hold on, let's see here. Where's that at? Hotkey. Sources, desktop, microphone, chat box, here we go. Remove that, done. I just have to use my mute button. Make sure my mute button works here. Okay, good. That mute button works. Alright, there we go. Now I won't have that microphone cutting in and out because I decided to go into combat. Alright. Thank you. I wish somebody would tell me my mic was cutting in and out. Alright, here we go. So, we gained 2 million C-bills. We have 27 points, so we can pick up some mechs, pick up some gear. If there's anything good in here. I don't think so, no. So we'll take some mechs. So there's a charger in here. Oh, I'm sorry, Crusader. This would be good. I feel that commando. Nothing else I can sell those. And that'll be good for me. Alright, that's good. Next, we'll continue. So, again, I must thank you for your ability. I recently agreed to warn that they're not going to shoot at each other. Okay, so now, because we know this is going to be a mess, we're going to put everybody in repair, go to the mission, and the next mission. So here we go. This is our next mission. Commander, I am Hakon Magnuson, representative of the Rasalhague royal family in exile and the Tier Independence Movement. Christian has transferred the remainder of your existing contract to me. I hope that this will not be an issue for yourself or any of your staff. We all have a lot riding on you. Christian had the right idea targeting the Damarang society, but failed to realize that the true threat is not the society, but the one who hired them. One, Nicole Kazwa, the niece of the current Duke of Tamar, Salvin Kazwa. She is here on Kirkbach to appease the number of nobles within her uncle's royal court to further cement her uncle's rule over his revitalized Tamar Pact, which means she cares very little for the well-being of any of the residents of the conquered Kuritan world. Her reputation inspires her fear with the ethnic Rasalhague communities. So I believe the best way to serve the Rasalhague people of Kirkbach is to show them that the tier movement is willing to support them and stand up to the bullies like her. I want you to attack facility belonging to Kazwa Guard, House Kazwa Private Honor Guard, and the Gadamarong primary source of BattleMechs support, while under the banner of tier. That's an open, using the tier banner? Wow, he's bold. Christian will attempt to run interference and give us a withdrawn window to execute this mission with minimal resistance from local LCAF forces. Don't let the commander down. Okay. Again, we're going to put ourselves 4 in the hole on repair cost and 8 in the hole on salvage. We're trying to keep the income high here so that we can afford things like this and the repair bills, because we're going to have expensive repair bills. It's going to be a thing.
Careful, Commander. The sensors are malfunctioning due to the weather, and your visibility on this mission will be compromised as well.
We're gonna take that. Hold on. Remember I said we're gonna ditch anything we didn't need? Yep, you got it. You and you save me the bell. So, we need you. Now, do we have the ability to... What's our timeline here? We can afford to do a refit. That's good. Because we don't always get a lot of time here. So we need 10 more tons of somebody. So I think what we'll do is we will upgrade this Marauder, because everybody will be done in time. And what we'll do is we'll upgrade this to one of our stalkers. Let's use the... let's use that. And what we'll do is we'll ready up, and we'll have 14 days of repair time. And we're good to go. So at least they're giving us repair time. The problem is we haven't lost... In that case, we lost a few, mechs with damage, but they weren't catastrophically damaged. But because this is a multi-chain, and there's like several multi-chain events in a row, that's why I couldn't do it before. Because what happened is, first on that previous mission, I actually tried to fight through them versus telling them to defend themselves. So we took a lot of damage.
Duke Selvin's niece. She and the Kelswa Guard are the ones that have contracted out the society as a private security force to bring Kirkbach into line with their bigoted ideals. The marked nav point will direct you to the society's primary base of operations. Raise it to the ground and end them. Kurita is going to run interference and has tapped the LCAF command channel on our behalf. So I will take over as CO of this operation in his absence.
Alright, take that one out next. Alright. there's that. So here we go. And we have the ECM mech still with us. Now we will keep those ravens rotating out. As long as we can. There will come a time that we cannot use them anymore because we need.
This is the first I've heard that you need our assistance. You've always made it a point to cut my unit out of the loop in favor of your private security forces.
Alright, hold on. We need to get rid of this
My people honor this world
scorpion.
of the Commonwealth. You've
There we go.
them respect.
Alright, here we go. Get the harasser out of the way.
Raising my forces now. I will be en route shortly.
Alright, I think they got the other one. No, it's still out there. It works though. The trick here is keeping your mechs moving and their damage light. That's the catch.
Target destroyed.
If we can take out the leg, we'll be good.
Target destroyed.
There you go. There's a turret behind me somewhere.
Target acquired. Heat critical.
There it goes. Nope, didn't kill it. So it looks like... Oh, we need to kill this base. That's what we're actually here for.
Target destroyed.
And the fastest way to do that is just to get inside and just start smashing. Because we can just start walking through buildings and stuff. We'll get that number down real quick. That's the trick, is you gotta get that number down as fast as you can. Because if you hang out in this mission too long, you have to deal with several waves of BattleMechs. But if you can manage to plow through buildings, then you're good to go. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually just using the broadside of my mech to keep my heat down.
Operating at 50% capacity. Keep it up, Commander.
Yeah, we got airborne units. Come on, Hunchback. Oops! I should down. Bad. Because those things have like auto cannons. It's also the reason you want to try and walk through what you can. Because you have... We have a mech over there. It's fine. I'm gonna walk through these out here.
All power signatures across
There you go.
the facility have gone dark.
So now we just have to make ourselves out.
Pack it in and get out of here. Christian will need to make a show of at least trying to chase us down. Let's not be here when his forces show up.
There's a commando and it's not gonna live very long. close on this one. Because we don't really want to... We want to try to avoid as much fighting as we can. To save ourselves the repair bill. And worse... is like the Stalker. He's out. He's half dead already. And with him being half dead already, I thought he's gonna have like a multi-month repair bill.
Once this area cleared of all tanks.
Oh, I saw a tank mission out there? Pfft. We're not working on that. We're just trying to get out of here. We're going for the exit.
We've got you, Commander. Prepare for extraction.
We're just going for the exit. Because if we get tangled up with those mechs too long, then the other guys show up, and then we have to worry about another lance of mechs landing. There's like 2 more lances behind that. They'll tear you up. Alright, so we didn't get much gear, but we'll take what we can get. So we got tons and tons and tons of equipment. Wow, I didn't have it. I couldn't actually take all my points. Oops, oh well. That's fine. So the damage payout was 2.4 million for the damage. And we got a brand new Crusader. Nice. We'll leave him actually built. And we'll go back to the next map. So, what we have here. So, as I said, we've started the Rasalhague thing. But, here's the catch. We have... can we take both of these? I don't know if we can do both of these mission sets. We definitely need that one, and I think we'll take this one too. We're trying to do the Rasalhague mission. So, where are we at? We are on the map. We are here. Now we have to make sure we have the right mission active. Because if we don't, we're gonna be all snookered. Objectives, here it is. Here's the inner sphere, lower class, Kestrel Lancers, Call to Arms, jobs. Don't need that. Crusade, Broken Arrow. Where's what I'm looking for? Those in need. Wait, no, that's the loud one. Hold on. Where's the correct mission? I just accepted those 2 missions. Hold on. I just accepted those 2 apps. But these aren't the ones that I just accepted. Alright, hold on. Let me load our mission finish real quick. Before I accept the next missions, I'm going to purge. Back. I purge all the old stuff. thought I did that beforehand. Thank you. Operations. Objectives. Can I proxies? Oh, these aren't actually active. So they're like all things that I can go do. Accept for sentence offer. And we got a message from Hanson's. Okay. So. It looks like we have a little bit of time to kill before we have to do anything. So what I'm going to do is going to do a BattleMechs, we're going to do our repairs. And then I'm going to look at the startup. Now what we want is a cantina. Because the cantinas... Wait, there was a mark over there I don't recognize. I'll look at that in a second. Well, it may have been just a mercenary encampment. We're looking for mech hunting. Because... Here, not mech collector, mech hunter. Orions. Accept. We're looking for some... yeah, no, I'm sorry, that was just one of the... That's one of the Merc groups. Because what we're doing right now is we're just killing a little bit of time, but I'm looking for some mechs to hunt. We don't want to get too far away from this area. Because we're going to have to come back here to do the Rasalhague stuff. Because there's more than just what we covered in the for Rasalhague. So, mech hunter with the victors, yes. And I think we still have some time to kill. So, we'll come down to homes. And from down here, let's see if we can find what we're looking for. Because we're looking for some mech kill class. Mech hunter, cataphracts. I don't know if we're going to see cataphracts. But I'll take the mission anyway. Now, for the map, so there's one more down here that we can hit, that we can try and pick up a kill class from. Let's go kill some mech coyotes. And we'll go on from there. As I said, the Rasalhague League is, we've cut the first one, that was the first mission in the series, and there are several, so we don't really need, what's that? So now we just need to kill some time, I believe, in order to wait for Rasalhague to come up. So there's 2 assassination missions right here, and this is a 3 mission op. Don't really want to do that one. But we'll do this one. And we'll take full gear and some repair stuff. And we good to go. So it's only 200 tons. So let's drop the stalker to Griffin and drop 40 tons. Hatchet? Phoenix Hawk. we're going this way. Because the Rise of Rasalhague is it's a series of pain in the butts. Now, I don't know what the time frame is that we're waiting for. So, we have an assassination target on this mission. We're starting here. Odds are it's going to be in that lower left corner. So we're going to go ahead and go down to this one. Rather than just like going through all of them. So we're going to do one at the bottom, one in the center, and then the one in the lower left, because that's probably where he is anyway. Why? Because that's where they always are. It's almost always the one that's farthest from you. I don't know. I'm not so sure if that's actually helpful or hindrance in this map. Not so sure about that. Can we get some more speed out of this mech? Like I said, the second half of this, when that kicks off, it will be a very nasty thing. So when the first one kicked off, wasn't too bad. It was easy. Like I said, that was the easy part. The hard one is yet to come. So when we get there, you will understand why I have such a large mech complement.
Looks like we got some bad intel. Our target is not here. Let's hope we have better look at the other
Nope,
locations.
we're okay. We know where we're going. Honestly, we know where we're going. Ooh.
Scrap that one.
That takes care of that. That's an Irby. Oh, and he has a burst fire. There it goes. An Irby with a burst fire is a hell of a thing. Because those burst fire autocannons can do a significant amount of damage in a very short period of time.
I'm not seeing our targets at this location. Make way to the next nav point. We might have more luck there.
There's a harasser over there. There should be a turret over here. And then we'll be able to go on to the next location. There she is. Ooh, that was close. Alright, so we're just gonna wait for our mechs to catch up. If I go slow, they'll catch up pretty quick. Both those mechs are pretty fast. They just don't have jump jets. So they tend to go a long way around sometimes. Alright, now everybody's back together. We can go back to full speed and go on through. Now this mech doesn't have jump jets. The 3R does, but not the 3D. But the 3R doesn't have the same weapons loadout as the 3D. So, and we have good mechs. We have plenty of them. And I said, when the war of attrition starts, we're going to be thankful we have so many large mechs. Incoming airborne. Oof. He didn't take that very lightly. Oh, that's the big tank. Squish it! Squish it! Squish that tank! Squish the tanks! Yeah, fast mover. Not anymore. Easy peasy. I said, some of these missions are like really easy. We just have to burn some time in order to get up to the second half of Rasalhague. That's the catch. Is we just have to get to the second half of Rasalhague. And then we can get our butts pasted. Ooh, we see a mechie. Let's see here. We better have to go that way. Nice, swatting flies. Alright, we'll have to go around the wrong way. There's our target. What's he in? Griffin? So he's in a good mech. Ooh! He took that punch to the leg. Good enough. He is now legless. He's out. Alright. And exits over here. I mean, we could hang around for more mechs, but we're not. We're not getting paid for that. We are not getting paid to go get tore up. We did our kill, we're out. Other times you have to, because they're just in the way. Or there's bonuses for killing everybody. But in this case, we're not paid to kill everybody, and there's no bonus. So we're just gonna go ahead and bail and call it a day. That's all that matters. Alright. Take my 35 points and go, I guess. Probably not even gonna be enough to... Now, normally there'd be mechs in here, but I'm not stripping the battlefields for mechs. We're just wasting time. For the next operation to start in Rasalhague. Because once that starts, it's a chain mess, and it's like, it'll start at like 350 tons, and it's like 400, like 3 or 4 in a row. It's gonna be a nasty day. Alright, so we have a mission here. We have Stiner wants to shoot downcasts. What's the demolition, assassination, scorched earth? Really? Assassination, infiltration, raid, multi-mission, insanity. Let's see here. Kill target. Good. We'll take that one. 270. Works for me. Max out my pay. Max out my repair. 270. What we'll do is we'll take this guy up to a Marauder. And we'll put this guy in a Crusader? Marauder? Jaeger? Marauder. Oh, I can go heavier, so I can go to a... Let's take something different. We'll take a Battlemaster. Just because I haven't taken him out yet. Actually, let's take different mechs this time. Just to show off our collection of oddities and heavy armaments. And we'll take in... I need a heavier mech. Let's see here. They'll keep me in the 3D. But I think... Yeah, I think we'll go this way. Let's go this way. I don't know, play with the mechs too much. I spend more time actually doing content than sorting out my party. Because that's always the boring part, sorting out the party and doing repairs.
This bounty is only payable if we bring the entire group to justice. So you will have to search the area and ensure that everyone on our list is found and dealt with before we pack it in.
So we have a point behind us here on the west, one in the middle, one on the east, and then back up to the top. Let's start with that city first. They may not be together, but that city being up there in the upper right hand corner, odds are most of them are probably going to be there. So we'll start with that and go from there. I know, it's not what you signed up for, but it is mech combat, so we'll get there. Bonus? No. Nothing in there of value. These little dome structures have a chance of carrying goods. There it is. So we walk up, we pick it up, and we see what we get. What are we getting today? We picked up some money and some LRM 20s, level 3. That works. You always want to be on the lookout for those, especially when you're new. And you have small lances. You don't have a lot of money. You can't take on the bigger missions that will bring in the best revenue.
IFF readings are showing all targets at this location, Commander. Approach with caution.
Well, I guessed right. I wasn't expecting them all to be here, but... So, who's hanging behind the Battlemaster? It's like he's the one that's lagging behind. No? You have the Battlemaster.
Enemy destroyed.
Who's lagging behind back there? The other... Must be the other, there he goes. That's what I want. This is not going to be a fun mission. We got a Battlemaster, quick draw, 2 Battlemasters. Okay, quick draw is about out on a leg. That's actually really good.
Hammer unit receiving critical damage.
Okay, he's got one leg down. He's hiding behind my Marauder. Alright, it's done. How are we doing? We are still in the green.
New target, Spider.
You are not my target, but you are going to be a main pain in the butt.
One down.
Nice. Now, spiders, unfortunately, are not the easiest ones to hit. So you gotta kind of use your medium lasers on them. But you can hit them and make for a good punch. Oh no!
Safely. Moving to pickup.
A Raven. Let's see if my pilot didn't die. Cause that's like my best light mech pilot.
Excellent, boss. It's starting to grow.
Yep, there it goes. This is the last guy. Alright, I see you, little... Can we... disable you? Great. I know. If I can hit that leg, though. Like that. Now he's out of the way. Just have to get through the fights, you know? It's the fun part. Oh! He just lost that shoulder.
We got our main guy. Good job.
Rifleman.
I'm getting 0 reactor signature from the targets.
Alright, so where's down there?
We fulfilled our contract, Commander. Let's get you out of here now.
We're just going... The exit is over there, so... That rifleman will... He's now disarmed. He is no longer much of a concern. But unfortunately, our battle master is definitely damaged. We have a well-damaged Raven. That's not good. Thankfully, we have 2 of those. I do have another battle master though. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. But we'll get there. Alright. So I cannot take the Battlemaster that's in a good shape. Take the Spider though, I guess. Yeah, I couldn't get enough points for that one, but, you know. I really don't need ammo. I think the machine guns, I guess. I really need the heat sinks, so, I guess ammo it is. What is that? 800 heat sinks, okay? I don't need heat sinks. Definitely don't need heat sinks. Alright, so... Oh, does she actually have all the parts? Wow, she only lost the heat. She lost her core. Oh, that's why. Alright. Well, no, we're good, because she didn't lose her ECM grids or anything. We didn't lose any of the good stuff. Which is important. Because if we've lost the Guardian ECM, then we might be in a little more issue. I don't know how much time we have to kill, though. That's kind of a concern. I don't remember how long we need to give them. In order to let them get up to speed. Treasure hunter, mech collector. Don't care. Hey, we can do this one, maybe. Oh, I don't have room for it. What do I have down here in the box? That's Stiner. I think I have a house creator mission. Where's this at? That's down there. Is there anything over here that we actually can do that's in our region? There's a hideout request over there and create a space. That's nearby. Let's go there. Because we need to kill some time. And I got a good chance to kill some time. I don't know what the mission's gonna give us. But we'll see. Sure. Okay, well, we'll have to see how that goes. Yeah, less points left. I guess I'll just do that. Well, Hatchet, I'll put me in the Phoenix. Griff's too heavy. The other Raven? Okay, hold on. I need to ditch the Spider. I guess that's our mission. That's our profile. Okay. Sure. Wait, time to do.
We need to move fast
strained heavy. So many light mechs.
On a nearby settlement. The residents have gone into lockdown, but tens of thousands of innocent lives are still on the line.
No, oh, this is a protection mission.
Protect them.
This one should have lots of vehicles.
We made it here just in time, Commander.
So this should be a nice...
Moment, but don't get comfortable. Hostiles have been reported in the area.
Oh, this Phoenix Hawk does not have jump jets.
Target acquired.
Got a tank.
Commando.
Yep, hostile meat bags. Easy peasy. It's only the one, right? So.
2-1 reporting in. We are standing by, ready to deliver the payload. Over.
Alright.
Hostiles inbound. Brace for contact, Commander.
Alright.
Acquired.
We're just waiting for that dropship to come in.
Target is down.
So where's the dropship? There it is. It's over there. That's where I came in. Just a matter of where they dropped the dropship, because you don't always see it hit the map.
Forces entering the engagement area.
And you don't really have that much to do here. Right.
New target broken.
Gotcha. Let's do this.
You don't go that way. I've got a vehicle over here that I want to get rid of before I can do some significant damage.
We've got company closing in on us. Go get 'em.
Yeah, y'all can figure that out. This vehicle over here, though. It's kind of an annoying spot. Yep.
Destroyed.
Lost the components. Rectangle eliminated.
Oh my goodness! One of the Ravens got knocked down already.
Target is done.
Which is so strange. Sometimes the AI does some really weird stuff. Like sometimes it's really brilliant, and you tell it to do something and it does exactly what you tell it to do.
In the area. They look like they're heading.
And other times, it just does some really weird stuff.
Those bastards just torched a civilian residential tower.
Come on, run him down.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Oh, we only need to kill 13 vehicles. And we lost one of our Ravens, which sucks.
New target Shadowhawk. Target acquired.
What do we got? Locust.
Target destroyed.
Which leaves us with just the mechs. And the mechs are going to try and damage the city. First, I've got to go. Okay, he's down. Which leaves the Shadowhawk here. I think the Shadowhawk may have shot his own guy. To be honest. I think that's what might have just happened just there. That one's good.
New target.
Residential tower demolished.
I know.
Made it out.
But I gotta get over there and get him. Don't know where he is. Gotta find that mech. There it is. It's that locust. That's it.
I'm detecting no more Werewolf Legion troops. It seems as though casualties sustained were kept to a minimum.
Yay. Alright. Easy out. Now, hopefully that the Raven just took another Senator, so that. Well, the thing this game doesn't do very accurately is engines. When you lose an engine, it's way more expensive because this game doesn't actually do engines. So, again, lost Center Torso. That's fine. Star map. Okay, so we've got our missions continues over here. Again, it's this 1 to 2 region. But again, we're just killing time. Waiting for the next Rasalhague thing to come up. As it should come up soon. I just don't remember how much time we have to kill. We've already killed a year. We have the same mech lance.
The mission area is under a heavy weather warning. It's going to affect visibility.
We have... Let's change him out for somebody else. I'll take you. So it'd be good in 2 days. I don't need the pilot. I have multiple pilots. Yeah, I have enough pilots to field, I think, 2.5 lances. Which helps. It really does help. Because with that many pilots, even if everybody's injured, I can keep going. I don't actually have to waste all the time for healing. Reach garrison checkpoint. I think this is assassination, right?
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons.
Love these mechs.
All systems phenomenal.
Going on the offensive today, boss. The
Got it.
warriors have been terrorizing this region for years now, and it's up to us to finally put a stop to them. I've marked their stronghold on
So we're gonna go down through this little valley here.
raise it to the ground.
Pop out to the side. And we'll go level their building. And one thing you can do if you're really feeling froggy is you could go in like much heavier mechs, like I take 2 mechs. You don't have to take in all 4 mechs. You can take in like 3 mechs or 2 mechs. And by doing that, you can take in larger and heavier mechs, which has some advantages, to be honest. Because you're running with heavily armored and heavily armed mechs. I love it. Is that all of them? Now it is. Should be a tank. I think my tank flipped on the middle there, I guess.
Commander, why don't you go over and introduce yourself?
There's that. Duke mech. Herbies. Herbies, believe it or not, they're one of those weird mechs. That you either ignore or you fear. And the reason that's the case is because of whatever their right arm is. You know, they have the ability to have multiple weapons over there. The standard loadout is a AC-10. The advanced loadout could be an AC and LBX. It could be a burst fire. It could be a what is it? An ultra. They also, if you're unlucky, they can mount lasers, like a heavy laser or something. And if you're really unlucky, they might have a gauze rifle. Now it is a light gauze rifle, so it's not as much damage as a standard gauze rifle. But still, it's just the point. Gauze cannons are hell when they're coming from such a small mech.
Only 25% of this area remains.
Because they're small mechs. Even an Irby is highly maneuverable. I mean, it doesn't look it because it goes so slow. Yeah, it moves in the battlefield so slowly. But if you're in urbanish areas like this, an Irby is a formidable opponent. Because they just do so much damage in their area of fire. Okay, there's a fire star. It's dude, you're just helping us along. Trust me. You are helping us along. That sounded like an arm cannon reloading. Is that mine? We're actually doing really good damage-wise. I'm actually surprised, considering they've got that guy. That Shadhawk. He's running an AC-10 on that shoulder.
Scrap that one.
Yeah, they're running that AC-10. Alright, so we really need to get ourselves pushed out of here. Oops. It's still alive. Thank you. I needed that to the face. Exits over there. beautiful.
Target is done.
Alright, well they should be able to take out that fire starter back there. Not losing anybody. I don't know, that Raven might fall pretty quick.
Tango down.
I don't think they dropped that last. No, he's still out there. But it's heavily damaged. He's down to what? A 6-pack and... Yeah, he's got a 6-pack in a hand. He can't catch us with those weapons at this range. There's nothing he can do about it. There's a vehicle out there.
Alright, I think that's enough destruction for one day.
That's okay.
A catastrophic blow to the pilot.
So that's good. I said we're doing good. We have a good time frame here. We just need to figure out the rest of the time frame. Because I don't know when we get... Because the independence of Rasalhague is what we're waiting for. And it is a very tumultuous time. Expensive. Works for me. Alright, so there's our thing. We got some 6s and some 4s. Not a big deal. Mechs, repair you, repair you. And we throw the Irby into the recycling bin. So, what we've got is apparently still some time to kill. Got some time to kill. I don't know what the timeline is on this, though. Because that's what the question I have. Because the timeline's what matters. Because we want to make sure we get our time burned through. Okay. Check. Okay, so the Independence War is in September 33. We are in March of 32. So we're good there. We just need to kill some more time and save us some money. We've got the money to get through this, but it's just a matter of maybe that's not even worth it. It's not even worth the time. Alright. So this area is the problem. That's a 2 area. That's a 5 to 7. That's what we want to be doing. Defense contract. Not a great fan of those. Those are expensive. Breach contract. Those are pretty good. Warzone or breach contract. Let's go with these two. Let's look at this Warzone and this breach contract. One of them might be pretty good. I had to look it up just so we can make sure so we can get the timetable right. If I had another, what, 50 million? 100 million? I would have just burned the clock. Because I have the mechs. don't have is the money for the time.
Careful, Commander. The sensors are malfunctioning due to the weather, and your visibility on this mission will be compromised as well.
Give me that. Bounty hunter for you. Oh wait, this is a 315, so we don't want that. We actually want... Take the Battlemaster. Oh goodness, we can take the Battlemaster and still have tons of weight left over. Well, it's a 315. So, actually what we can do is we'll take out my baby. Which one do I want? Trip ERPPCs. Gonna be nasty. Alright, so let's do that. Let's bring in Zeus. Oh, I gotta get a stalker. That's beautiful. Take a stalker? Yeah, I'll take a stalker. We'll take this one. No, wait. 95 tons. 95 tons. Hold on. 95 tons. That's a Banshee. Oh, such a glorious brigade. So somebody hasn't asked the question as to why I keep the Raven, even though I'm running with such heavy mechs. I will keep a Raven until I absolutely have to. I will not drop that Raven until my minimum requirement for mech tonnage is over 350. If it's 350 or higher, I will break the Raven.
Any defending forces and capture the enemy fortification. Destroy the radar dishes directing the anti-aircraft fire. Once they're gone, our employer promises to land a few extra units to help you out.
Alright, so what do we have these at? There's two over here. POC is there. And there's one down there. I guess the best thing to do... Oops. There's a wall there. Would be to go after... What am I doing here? I can't even see. I can't see. Well, they were having jump jets. Makes my life a little easier to move around. Especially with this heavy one. This Marauder 2, she is a beaut. I love her. She's got so much potential. She does so much damage. But, I actually just realized that this one is not in my standard configuration. No, it is. Because I have three basic button configurations. I have my individual PPC strike. I have my primary weapon on rotation. My primary weapon, my secondary weapon, alpha, and my primary alpha. The primary alpha is the one that, unfortunately, earlier was tied to my microphone button, that was problematic. I have since corrected that problem. It's usually not an issue. It really isn't. It's usually not a problem. Ooh, clean. It's easy enough to kill the communications tower, so you can just walk on them with a 100-ton mech. You know, walking at something with a 100-ton mech is usually a really easy way to take it out. The problem with this mech is its torso and arm speed are not equal. Like the Marauder, where the torso twist and the arm configuration are very, very equal. In this particular mech, that is not the case. Alright, so that takes care of 2 dishes. We just got 1 more dish to serve, and we're done. We can go on for our real goals. Not too shabby. So yeah, it's one thing I like about this game is, while it does have some really difficult missions now, and I love that, it does provide you with some serious options. We don't have as many mechs as we should have. The developers have not provided us with all of the mechs we should probably have. But that's okay. Oh, hello, little squishy one. That little squishy one managed to avoid me. Ooh. So they might be useful. Ah! Friendly fire. The one thing with this particular mech design that I have is she dumps heat quick. It will dump heat fast. I mean, granted, that heat's critical, and you can count how fast it goes down. You like count to 10 and you're done. No heat, done. From critical heat, like shutdown levels, you count to 10 and you're done. No heat. That's what I like about this particular setup, is that you don't have to worry about heat problems. If you have the Marauder to configure correctly, doesn't matter what you got. You have standard PPCs, ER PPCs, large pulse lasers, medium lasers, the 5A model, I think it's 5A, has the rifle on top, and you can pop anything from an AC-20 up there to a standard gauze rifle to a heavy gauze rifle, so a few mechs can handle a heavy gauze and still be able to deal with the heat I don't know if we have heavy gauzes in this game, but, you know, the 100-ton mech can handle heavy gauze. Whereas most mechs can't handle heavy gauze. But the hunters can. I designed a lure breaking lamb. Because the lure rules for lambs, so land air mechs, is that there's a couple rules. One, the soft rule is that the maximum tonnage is 55 tons. Well, I guess that was a thing. He's not gonna last very long if anyone actually decides to target him. Man, I have a lot of firepower and my friends just decide to walk in front of me. And I hate when they do that. Is that Raven still walking? Did that Raven just tank 3 PPCs? No, there's no way. There's no way. No, there's no way that Raven tanked all 3 of those PPCs and lived.
The relay system is disabled. Friendly dropships are en route.
It must have dropped when I was offline, so I couldn't hear it drop out. I'm kind of curious if it's to know if it survived my attack and died to somebody else's, though. I'm kind of curious. That's the one thing this game doesn't give you.
Dropship landing now.
Is, you know, the list of who killed who.
Heard you could use a little backup. We're on our way in.
That would be extraordinarily helpful. It really would be extraordinarily helpful if you could see that sometimes. I think if you're playing it in PvP mode, where you're playing like skirmishes with friends or whatever, I think in that mode, you have it. But
I sense the fear of our prey nearby.
ooh,
Target is done.
nice shot. Nice shot. There are mechs over here that I want to kill.
All the defenders.
Yeah, we'll get them. But I'm in a position that I need to be careful. Because if I'm too aggressive. Ooh. Yeah. I'll take a lot of damage. Alright. We'll take out this enforcer. But one thing with three PPCs, I don't care what mech you are, it is going to level your armor. It's gonna melt.
Component lost. Need defensive support.
Ugh. Bowmaster? Really? Hello, dervish. Ooh, I don't think I hit him. Ooh, man. That banshee's taking a pounding. Pounding, pounding, pounding. That's it. Now I just need to capture. And they're going to send in some ketchup.
Keep the base clear of any additional hostiles while we take control.
Yep, y'all take control. We'll...
Hostile aircraft on approach.
No problem.
They know what we're up to, and they're going to want to stop this invasion before it starts. Hold this position.
Not a problem.
Confirming new objective. Destroy all remaining enemy artillery.
Oh, artillery, man.
Artillery than we thought. Watch out.
Artillery.
Target down.
Okay, so we have... Wait for this capture to finish. Oh my goodness. Because this is a mess. I mean, killing all the artillery isn't a big deal. Alright, we're good. So now we can get the artillery and be done here. Now the artillery is where on the map? Crap. I'm trying to get a bearing on the artillery. I think it's south of us. It is. It's south of us. Alright, that's fine. It's all south of us. They'll take out the Vindicator. They can do whatever they want. I'll go down here and I'll focus on dropping these artilleries. Yeah, Master, you're...
Is where we earn our pay. Incoming BattleMechs. A lot of them.
Of course. We have artillery. We have BattleMechs. We have... The Battlemaster's almost toasted. Oop. Good. Damn. What is with the artillery? Damn, artillery's targeting me. It's like going out of its way to make sure I get hit with everything.
Target sent to hell.
Well, take out the other one too. That's it, I'm down. Alright. Artillery. Crap, 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 crap. Yeah, of course we lost the Battlemaster.
Conditions are clear for the invasion.
All stations, this is Sierra 1-1. Be advised, we've just completed re-entry. Lights are green. Dropships can now land. Sierra 1-1, out.
If we don't have to kill those artillery units, I'm okay with that. Battlemaster, it's gonna cost me a fortune to repair. Ugh. It's okay. We did put in a bunch into the repair bill, so we should get most of it back. Important things. Anything that's a 3 or 4, always collect. Countermeasures, always collect those. Especially when you're running a Raven builds, you always collect those. It doesn't care if it's EW active probes, EW